No. And if you want to know how the economy is performing in Kenya, forget about economic surveys or economic growth 5.6 or I don't know inflation 3%. Ask the diaspora people, they will tell you whether the economy is growing or on its decline. The shopping they were doing for their mothers for 10,000 3 years ago, now they are doing at 30,000. True or false? True. And that's all you need to ask people here in America, how we are doing as a country. We have a serious economic crisis. The public debt is out of proportion. There is no money in circulation. Pending bills have not been paid. The cost of living is beyond the reach of the ordinary Kenyan, and everybody is crying. The education system has broken down. All of us, and many of you here, are beneficiaries of HELB, Higher Education Loans Board, that has been put aside and brought a mongrel of some model that is not working, and many of our students are at home. Mwai Kibaki, the celebrated third president of the Republic of Kenya, gave us free education. That has been put aside. Many students are at home. The health system has crumbled. You know, they brought something called SHA and SHIF. And it's just a concoction of corruption. The NHIF that was working needed 800 million to model it in a working formula. But he decided, because they want to make money, to bring something called SHA at a cost of 104 billion shillings. And most of that money is for corruption. But the worst of all is a gross violation of human rights. That is where nobody can believe it. That this is a man who said he's a Christian, he was in church every Sunday. Except today he did not go. I'm told he is having migraine, headache, because of the way people are crying. That president can say, go and shoot people in the leg. You know, it's a hate of recklessness. 3 weeks before, the minister called Mukomen said, shoot to kill. And then a guy called Nelson Koech, he's a chairman of the Committee of Parliament for Defense and Foreign Relations that take care of the defense, National Intelligence Service, and the Foreign Service, says, no. President, you are wrong. How can you tell them to shoot in the leg? They should shoot to. That is the situation we are having in the country. Young people, the Gen Zs, have been abducted and killed. A special squad of 101 run by the National Intelligence Service is the one that is responsible for those killings. I was just being told this morning, hundreds of young people from Gong and Kiserian are in hospital with gunshot wounds. You know, other than the 38 they are saying are dead, there are more than 38, and there are hundreds who are shot. So we have a serious problem back at home. And as we ask you to pray for our country, we also must do something about it. And we must have change. And nobody wants change unconstitutionally. Nobody wants to overthrow the government, and nobody wants to do that, and it's not necessary. We want change through the ballot on the 10th of August 2027. A meeting was done in a place called Mount Elgon, and an MP called Wanyama said, we are going to unite all communities to isolate the Mount Kenya people. William Ruto was there. When he rose to speak, he said nothing. Every meeting saying these people are tribal. So what happened 2 weeks ago? There was a huge scheme to destroy property belonging to the people of Mount Kenya and then blame the leaders. So all that destruction you saw was done by gangs under police supervision. In Meru, a video has come showing the police themselves are the one who burned Maguda supermarket. Everywhere these gangs were escorted by policemen. Then they shoot the Gen Zs and arrest them instead of dealing with the goons. So that is what is happening. But when they try to say, no, all these problems are being caused by the Kikuyu, Kenyans said, no. If the people who have a problem with Ruto are Kikuyus, we are also. And I'm so happy that all other communities in Kenya have refused to allow William Ruto to profile the Kikuyu community and isolate them. Going on in Kenya is actually persecution of one community. Destroy their businesses, blame their leaders, arrest innocent people. Can you imagine our Gen Z's young children are being arrested and charged with terrorism when they have done nothing? The goons have done it under police formation. And what happened is that the leader of the criminal gang that was there in the 1990s, that was dealing with women's circumcision, that was extorting people, is the one Ruto used to cause this problem. He had a criminal case in Makandara. It was withdrawn to thank him for a job well done. Yeah, 3-4 days ago, the case against him was withdrawn to say, kazi nzuri, tumekuondolea nini? Case. So that is what is happening. But don't worry. My greatest pain is not even what Ruto is doing to the mountain people. I'm not worried about that because I have seen it and we shall deal with it. My greatest pain are the collaborators, our own leaders who speak the way we are speaking, who are working with him to finish the community. That is my greatest pain as a leader from that region. The MP for Kikuyu and the MP for Laikipia East, those two are the greatest enemies of our community. All that attack against our businesses, all that killing, all those killings, all those arrests of young people, they are the ones who are planning with William Ruto. So as you call back home, tell our people to note and never to forget the traitors for our community. They must write somewhere. And do I show me a kid na wakinya hado tukotoru mathi ya go tuko mekirwo bugi gigo so how no they na witore. That's where our problem is and challenge, because if he had nobody to show him around, he will not be able to do those things he's doing. And that is where we have a challenge. But don't worry, things are okay, and Kenyans have decided, and not just the Mount Kenya people, across the country, 90% of the country cannot wait. It's one term. So, Odinga saying, oh, we should have dialogue, we should have a national conclave, we discuss. What has happened is that that old man has been sent by Ruto to create a diversion to slow down the one-term momentum. Raila Odinga has been in every dialogue since 1997. He lost to Moi in 1997. He created problems. He was caught. His people are killed. He forgot about them. He joined government. In 2007, he lost to Mwai Kibaki. He created problems. He was caught. He joined government. He forgot about his people. In 2017, he caused problems. Uhuru called him. The other day, Ruto called him. He means nothing for the people of Kenya. He's just thinking about his own stomach. He is trying to slow down the one-term momentum. And we are saying, Bwana Raila Odinga, before you tell us to enter into new dialogue with William Ruto, you entered dialogue with him called NADCO. It has not yet been implemented. Now you want us to start a new one. The other day after you lost the AU chairmanship, You entered into MOU with him for a 10-point agenda. Among the things you agreed is that no abductions, no killings. They have now increased instead of being stopped. You agreed that governors will be given 450 billion. That has not happened. So the 2 dialogues you have done with William Ruto, none has been implemented. Now you want us to go into a 3rd one. It is simply a strategy to slow down the one-term momentum. And I heard him saying yesterday, Rigathi cannot be the solution. No, Rigathi is not the solution. I've never said I'm the solution. I cannot be the solution. The solution is one term. And you cannot stop it. Where it has reached, it cannot be stopped. So, mukipiga simu nyumbani, mwambie hawa, that is the solution. Number 2, to mark the traitors, the betrayers of our people, the ones who are joining William Ruto to persecute our community. But I'm so happy with our cousins and our in-laws. Amen. I want to tell you, nobody can never again isolate the Kikuyu. The other Kenyans have said no. These Kikuyus are good people. They are hardworking. They are nice people. They elected William Ruto. He is not one of their own. They are the ones who drive the Kenyan economy. Why do you want to isolate them? So I want to assure you, I have looked for many friends. Makuzo? Wengi sana. Tuko sawa. We are good. We are okay. I can tell you that the attempts of William Ruto to isolate the community will not work. All Kenyans are united in one purpose and will be able to work together. So finally, good people, stay united. Away, you cannot afford to walk alone. You know, they say buffaloes don't walk together in a herd because they love one another. It is the danger of walking alone. If you go to the Masai Mara during the migration, those wild beasts, they move in a herd. And when the lions come, they actually fight them. And the lions keep off. Along the way, one of them gets hurt and slows down. And the others cannot wait, it is left behind. Within 5 minutes, imechukuliwa imekuwa nini? Please never walk alone. Especially when you are far away in this land. Please stay together. Hold each other's hand. If one of you has a challenge, let it be a challenge for everybody. I'm so happy about the chairman of the community, what you are doing. When our people get into problems, munashikana, munasaidiana. But otherwise, don't worry, we have a beautiful country. These little challenges itaisha. Nyinyi mkae hapa. Na msikuwe na haraka ya kurudi. Sababu sasa pale tuko na shida mingi. We would want people to join you here kama inawezekana. So if you have a job here, please keep it. Keep it. Kule kwetu hakuna. Kama uko na kazi uchunge tafadhali. And of course, mkumbuke watu ya nyumbani. Mkipata kitu kwa simu titi inasaidia. Please help our people, and we really appreciate. I said yesterday, in the 70s, the number 1 foreign exchange earner for our country was coffee. In the 80s, it was tea. In the 90s, it was tourism. That is no longer the case. Number 1 foreign exchange earner for our country are diaspora remittances to our country. So you people are a very serious partner in our economic development. And when we form government, as we shall form shortly, you are going to be our very serious partners. Because we need to harness the resources that come from the diaspora for our national development. But even as the country develops, the owners of the means of production must also develop. That's right. You don't just develop a country. You develop the country, but the drivers of the economic development are also developing, isn't it? And that is why we continuously must have engagement with the diaspora people. Like William Ruto, because I was there, cheated the diaspora people. That when he becomes president, he'd give them positions in the embassies. Kufika pale, akaruka. Kila kitu tulikubaliana, even like Los Angeles, we had agreed. Atatupatia the consular general. Muti ya mlima ndio achunge watu ya huko wako wengi. Akaruka. You know, many things, you know, we had agreed, but he did not intend to honor. And let me say, these men, hatungewezana, hata tulikaa sana. Kwa sababu ni mtu ya uongo, na mimi ni mtu ya ukwe. Ni kama maji na mafuta. It's like oil and water. You know, even if you try to mix oil and water, it cannot. Because he lies without blinking. You know, without blinking. Like now, him and Raila is a hare and the fox. The two of them. What and wajanja. To you in 2027. Naye Ruto anamwambia nitakupitia NADCO report. He does not intend to do it. Ruto does not intend to pass the NADCO report because inaleta viti ya prime minister, deputy nini, na Raila atachukua hiyo kupanga serikali yake. Raila also does not intend to support him in 2027. So is the hare and the fox. Wanajifichiana tu namna hiyo kudanganya mwingine na mwingine na mwingine. So turauga adwashiere turutanaria moigwa na mahi amahira. I am praying that they stick together. In fact, I would like Raila to stick with Ruto so that we deal with the problem of the two together once and for all. Yeah. So good people, muendelee kutuombea na muendelee kutushikilia. We have a big challenge. Kuna watoto wetu karibu 50 wamepelekwa terrorism court hapo Kahawa. Watapewa bail on Wednesday. The ones who are there, Mukoji plus some other 2, were given a bail of 300,000 each. That was 900. Tukawalipia. So vijana hao watoto 50. If they are given a cash bill of 300, it will be 15 million. These are young children. Even their parents do not know where they are. So along the way, tukimwambia mkumbuke msaidie moja wawili mtusaidie. Si ndio? Because these are our children and we cannot let them languish in prison. You know? But I want to assure you, things are okay. Don't worry. We'll succeed. Mungu wako na sisi. And things are looking good. But I'm very happy that Kenya is one. And Kenya has refused Ruto to profile one community. And for that, the people of Kenya will make a decision together. Otherwise, Bishop, tumeshukuru sana. Sana, 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 sana. Pia, kama kwetu, najua kwetu, kanisa 90% are women, 10% are men. This is very good. I think we must send our men here for benchmarking. Even the men choir here, wameiba vizuri sana. You know, it's very encouraging. You know, pale nyumbani, the woman has been left to do everything. If you go to a parents meeting kwa shule, 92% ni wamama. Wazee wako lakini wako pale kwa shopping center. So kama iko harambe na iko loudspeaker, wanasikia Rigathi ametoa 200,000. Sasa na wako huko dukani nasema kwa nini ametoa 200, angetoa 300. Na wako huko kwa shopping kwa shopping center. Ukienda kwa matanga, the kamati is women. Ukienda kanisani, ukienda kwa harusi, our women have been left to do almost everything. You know, so when I saw the composition here, I was very happy. I was very, very happy. You know, wazee tusiwachilie wamama kutembea peke yao. You know, tusiwachilie kutembea peke yao. Hata kama Pastor Dokas anawatetea wazee, saa nyingine wanawachilia wamama sana. So tunataka hawa mama pia tuwasaidie, tuwapende, we look after them, but we also support them so that we move together in the same direction. So I think we had a few leaders here. Tuko na huyo anaitwa Mheshimiwa Jango. Mheshimiwa Jango
ndukereke togoro bica nigetha riu ngicurie bica ino. Hallelujah. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.